Hey y'all, it's your girl Cara Aljo, and I am here in the beautiful St. Petersburg, Florida, enjoying myself. And I just wanted to share some of this love with you guys because this week, next week, the entire month of March is going to be very, very exciting for me and hopefully for you after you hear this information. So if you know me, you know I already work with a company called Total Life Changes. And if you've been listening to me, I have had a wonderful experience just with some simple tea. Yes, I am down 65 pounds, but I've kept that weight off for about 3 years now. I've upped and just increased so much in my personal development, my professional development. Sometimes I look at myself and I know I'm not the same person that I used to be 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I was overworked and underpaid and dealing with it. 3 years ago, I was trying to write my first book and did not have, any energy to do it. I had so much on the inside that I knew existed, but I didn't have any energy trying to do it. I was a single mom, and that in itself was hard emotionally. So I was dealing with a lot of things. I wasn't lost and turned out, okay? Your girl ain't that off, but I was definitely off track, and I did everything that they told me to. I went to school. I got my undergrad. I went to school. I got my master's. I got married right away. I had children, and I did the things in life the way I thought it was supposed to happen. And after I tried a product called NRG, actually, this is the product right here. It's just a capsule. It's an energy capsule. My friend from high school has shared two of these with me. Just two. And y'all, I don't know how else to say it except besides giving a sound. It was like ding. I felt like the toaster oven was ready. I was thinking clearer. I was more alert. I was more happy that this capsule, it's natural energy, but it gave me mental clarity. I was happy. I was eating better. I thought better of myself. Like, it just really changed the game. And I hate to say it, but I was kind of like strung out on it. I was telling my friend, like, listen, girl, I need it. And I wasn't even thinking about selling it at that time, even though I am an entrepreneur. Always have been and always will be. So when I share this opportunity with you today, if you say no, if you say not right now, whatever it is that you say, I understand and respect your choice right now. But I do want you to know that the conversation, if you choose not to work with me, if you choose not to sell, if you whatever you decide, I still know that there's something important on the inside of you that you will have to make a choice on, because I know whom I've been led to. And that's why I'm sharing this video with you. So back to the NRG. Some things just started clicking. I had more energy. I was able to make better moves. I was starting to clean up my whole home, which gave me more mental clarity, where I was able to write better. Long story short, your girl wrote the book, started a business with this, and the rest is history. Okay, I'm here at a retreat this weekend to be me, period. To just be me. Talk about the things that I wrote about in my book. Talk about the beauty of health and wellness. Y'all, when I got my health back, I found Cara. So that's why I say, like, I would love for you to buy the tea. I do want you to buy the tea so that you can feel the difference. What I'm telling you, it's nothing based on how you'll feel. I can't tell you how detoxing and giving yourself mental clarity will work for you. I could just tell you that your girl is here right now. I've retired myself as a full-time teacher, and I am loving traveling the world, helping people, winning life, and making money. It's just a beautiful thing. And I never would have thought that I would have been one of those people. You see people on Instagram and you see them like, they traveling again, they always somewhere. And how are they making money if they always traveling? And the thing is that the world is filled with people, and they're filled with people who need love, health, better love, better health, and better energy. Okay. And As a teacher, I just didn't have time to enjoy any of that. I was up in front of other people's children by 7:30 a.m. Had to send mine off to somebody else, okay, in front of other people's kids. And then when I get my kids, I got to help them do the same thing that I did all day. And then we just eat dinner, get ready for the next day so we can do it again. That was my life for about 10, 15 years. And now it's a variety of things. You know, I'm able to be home more. My son said in therapy the other day, he told his counselor that he loves that I'm retired now because he gets to spend more time with me. And that's what all this is for. So back to the tea. So the NRG was a product that I was given, and this gave me mental clarity. It gave me natural energy without crashing and burning. And you also burn 300 calories per capsule. That's like being on a Stairmaster for 30 minutes. This is like being on a Stairmaster for 30 minutes. And if you go to the gym on a regular, if you work out, you already know what I'm talking about. Just with 2 of these, your girl is done. I still go to the gym though. Okay, another thing is our ISO Detox tea. Our ISO Detox tea. And it comes in a pack like this when you buy it. This one pack makes a gallon. This one pack makes 1 whole gallon, okay? And the reason why that's good is because people think, oh, I'm buying a tea from you. I'm just buying like a tea bag. I think I got a tea bag. They're like, yeah, I'm just buying a tea bag from you. She just sell tea. Y'all looking at this. And this is no offense to Bigelow, okay? But it's not just one thing that you steep in a cup. This has 2 tea bags in it, but it's enough powerful herbs in there to make you an entire gallon. So when you're buying tea from me, if I give you this, this is for the week. This isn't for the one-time use. This is for the week. It's going to make you a gallon, which I love because that means you get to budget. For $25, you get to have your detox for the week, okay? And even if you're not full-blown in detoxing yet, a little step can go a long way. Start detoxing. I don't know nothing about that detoxing. La 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 la. You can stay ignorant if you want to, but I don't know, and I haven't spoken to anybody that doesn't know somebody who's sick, who isn't sick, or knew somebody that died recently because of health complications. We need to cleanse our bodies on a cellular level. Our heart, liver, lungs, your biggest organ, your skin. People got blemishes and things like that, and it's no shade to anybody that's going through that. I'm just saying my skin started to glow better when I started to detox. I started to have less irritation, less bumps, especially around in this area, because I would do a lot of work on my phone, and of course the phone is dirty, etc. But I don't have as many issues because I detox, okay? I'm 36. I'll be your girl getting up there. But I feel like I'm gracefully aging, and that's my mission, to help men and women around the world gracefully age, and for us to share whatever it is that we learned during this road called life with the younger generation so that they can get what we got even quicker. I want my kids to have an understanding of who they are, and who they serve before they become 36 years old. You feel me? At the age of 16, I want my sons to know who they are, what they're supposed to do, so that when it's time for us to decide where they want to go in life, we can do it with boldness and clarity, and they can write their, well, they will already have written their vision, but they can run that with clarity because we made it plain. You see, detoxing helps us to kind of get the distractions out. Detoxing for over 3 years has helped me to have more mental clarity, where I'm right here, right now, talking to you all about this mission. Okay, so the NRG, one of my faves, can't go anywhere without it. The detox tea, I drink this daily, 2 glasses a day. We also have instant packs that you shake up and put in your bottle. We recently just launched our CBD line, which is a whole other gamut wonderfulness, because now we've got medicinal hemp to help you. You don't have to smoke chronic no more. You ain't got to light up a joint anymore and just be lost in the sauce. You know, you feel numb and you're not doing nothing. No, 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 no. We're going to get you the right hemp, give you the right herb so that you can begin to be activated. Your body, your mind can be in tune and turned on. We're not smoking weed and doing nothing no more. We're not getting the munchies anymore. We're going to get the hemp, the good part of that herb, and we're going to go and be productive. We're going to have a peaceful and productive day. That's all I ever pray for. That's all I ever desire, is to have a peaceful and productive day. I hope you do the same. So the NRG, the instant tea, and I don't have it in here. We have a liquid vitamin, and that's real good because it goes straight down to your bloodstream. If you're chewing a capsule or something like that, you're passing some of that. It isn't going into your bloodstreams, kind of wasting maybe like 25 to 40% of it. So the liquid goes straight to your bloodstream. 1 teaspoon of our liquid NutriBurst vitamin is like eating 10 salads in one day. And I know that I love this thing called health and wellness, but I ain't never ate 10 salads in one day, period. So shout out to that. And those 3 things together is what we call a fit kit. It is the energy capsule where you're burning calories, regulating your metabolism, you're detoxing and getting toxins out. And then with that liquid vitamin, you're putting the good stuff in. So it's like an oil change. You're getting the old oil out, you're putting the good oil in, and the energy is helping you to maintain and balance that, kind of like Last Dragon. You feel me? This next thing right here is something that I want to share. I'm here on a retreat with some women. They're doing we're doing a spiritual retreat, so you know they love their essential oils. And I'm sharing this part because Total Life Changes has more than just your average products. Not only do we have tea and energy supplements, we even have sexual health items. We've got incense like this. We've got facial care, black soap. We've got slimming toothpaste, y'all. You brush your teeth and you're losing weight. Like, these things are amazing. And I don't know if you have a business currently or if you want to start one, but I would really suggest for you to click the link below so that you can look at the many different industries that we have. People are starting their businesses in CBD and hemp alone. That if you just did the CBD, you would be good. Okay? Do you understand how much money that industry projects us, how much they'll make, period? Even if you had a slither of the pie, forget the slice of the pie. Even if you had a slither of that pie, y'all, you'd still be good. I'm trying to get us good, not because I know it all, but because I have been blessed to sit next to people who are where I want to be. Y'all, I'm here in St. Petersburg, but I can't forget me betting on myself going to Vegas one year. And I sat next to the youngest millionaire that I know, the youngest top earner I know. And she and I just clicked. And she started sharing some things with me. And even though she's younger, y'all, I listened. Because I know that she listened to current millionaires. And I know that I am one. It's just not here yet. But I sat next to her and she shared wisdom with me. And now I'm here. And I'm so much closer to becoming what it is that I'm destined to be, versus if I chose not to bet on myself and if I let all of my what ifs keep me from understanding what it is that she was trying to share with me. You guys, she's 26, a mom of 2. She doesn't have to work. She does this and she's just so chill, making money. $250,000 for 1 year. It would take me, those that know me personally know that I'm a professional teacher, where I was. It would take me about 4 to 5 years to make $250,000. I ain't even got nothing to sip. Sip, sip. Okay, where's the tequila on that note? Y'all, I'm 13 minutes into this video. I want to share how we get paid, but I got to share this before I go. A lot of people want to tell you that they just want to tell you what they think. And half the time, people aren't even thinking. They're just talking. Me doing business, me working with people, me really being serious about becoming who I'm supposed to be, I've learned to say less. It's not about the talkers. It's about the people who are taking action. So if you think that what this is a pyramid scam or anything like that, I want to say, go do your homework. You've got to test the spirit. I've already done my testing, okay? I've been in this for a while now, and I know that I know that I know I'm supposed to do this. But I want to show you all this. This is the shape. This is an example of my salary. You see, when I started off teaching, I came in, that teaching was my second career. My bachelor's is in theater. When I came in with teaching, I got a little bit more money than people who had an undergrad. Just a little bit. It wasn't a hell of a lot. It was just a little bit, okay? And I came in with the master's my first year in teaching. I want to say I averaged like maybe 44,000, maybe. Probably pushing it. Maybe I wanted to believe that. Oh, my phone is dying. Let me be great. But I started off a little bit further because I had more education than someone who only had their master's. And each year you go up what they call the seniority scale, and you make more money. For example, my first year, I want to say I started, let's just say 45,000. Let's just say 45 for the example. And then let's say a teacher, usually the average career is 25 to 30 years, 30 plus years. I've worked with teachers that have taught 30 plus years, okay? None of them are happy, by the way. None of them have aged gracefully. They're actually professional complainers. That's my observation, but that's a different video. Okay, the highest paid teacher that I've seen has made like maybe 90. I'll say 95 to be nice if you're in a good district, a privileged district, okay? Because we've got those too. I live in a community and I taught in a community where I student taught 15 minutes north, no, 15 minutes south, and the kids knew everything. Traveled down 15 minutes down the street, traveled up north into the closer towards the city, taught where I came from. None of those kids knew anything, okay? There's a big difference in education. And I don't know if you've got kids, got grandkids or whatever like that, but I even want you to take a serious look as to what they're learning, who's teaching them, and if they're really learning. Because most of those schools are teaching our kids to become zombies. They're not being innovated. They're only being struck with the whip, telling them to do their homework. But 9 times out of 10, these teachers don't even know what the hell they're teaching. And guess what? Next year, it's going to be a new principal, a new superintendent, new books that have been published that the school has to buy, that the school will pay for, and they'll have to teach your kids some new things. Y'all know about this new math. 5 plus 5 been 10. I don't know how we end up. I teach kindergarten, y'all. I taught kindergarten. I'm teaching 5-year-olds how to decompose something. Ugh, I digress. Anyway. So, teacher coming in making 45, 30 plus years, $95,000. I knew a gym teacher who had her master's plus 30, and she made close to $100,000. Most principals I know, 5th, 6th year, 8th year teaching, leading a school, they don't even make $100,000. It will take me 4 to 5 years to earn $250,000 like my mentor. I started to realize, y'all, I've been working hard. And when I saw this young mom with her 2 babies, one of her babies was in her belly. The day I met her, she was pregnant. Glowing pregnant at a convention, being awarded for earning $250,000 for sharing health and wisdom like I'm doing right now. And since I've decided to take that journey, it has been lit. I'm so excited and I'm honored to be around such great millionaires that are pouring into me and teaching me. It isn't like, oh, you're on your own. We'll give you one mentor. She'll teach you one lesson and you're on your own. These are people that I know. Big Sean got a song that say, if you in my email, use a millionaire. If you in my contacts, then use a millionaire. You need millionaires in your circle to work with and build with and learn from. And you need millionaires in your phone contact. If you want a crash course on how to detox with Cara is going to tell you. You need to eliminate the people who are not working towards their goal. Everybody that's just talking and they're still, you don't need to mess with them this season. Okay, you can still love on them, you can still love on them, you can still love on them. But right now, if you're trying to move into that next level, trying to go from making it from check to check to actually living a fulfilled life, then you're going to have to eliminate your distractions. And the number 1 group is your financial group. Because you are a total of the 5 people that you hang around. That's your net income. And if she only making 20, he only making 40, she making 60, and everybody else looking for a job, that's your goal. Because we are what we keep around us. So I'm just going to leave that there on the compensation plan. I'm not going to go through the 5 ways. If you're interested on how, the 5 ways that we get paid, and yes, there are 5. See, when I taught coming in at $45,000 a year, a new teacher that came in, I would have to teach them. Miss Aljo, can you show Miss So-and-so the ropes? Sure. Because what else I'm supposed to say at work? And I'm only making $45,000. Okay. Show that person a rope. They go on, they create their own thing. They become a seasoned teacher, and then they do the same. I do the same thing here. People say, hey, I want a fit kit. I want to get started. They start taking the stuff. They start feeling good. They say, hey, I done gave you $400. We've been working together for 2-3 months. I done gave you $400 already. I know. Don't you want half? We get paid 50% off of residual income. You gave me $400, but I gave the business $200. I kept $200. This ain't just 10% here, 2% there, 50-50. I ain't even had it in my marriage, fam, on everything. I digress. So here's the scale for my teaching salary. Each year you get a little bit more money. And I'm going to keep it real. For the school that I worked for, each year I got $100 extra. So I think before I left teaching there, I was making $1,500 every check. Next year I would have made $1,600, and so on and so on. So it's $3,000 for the month. Okay. By the time I got my budget together, I was still short. Remember, I'm a single mom. So although I was grateful for my job bringing in $3,000 a month, it still was not enough for us to survive. Like health insurance, car insurance, home insurance, like all the insurances, and just having all your shit together, being on your grown woman shit. You know what I'm talking about, grown man shit. There's a difference between getting by and actually having all of that automatically card on debit file. All of those bills is being taken out whenever they need to be because you have what you need. Y'all, I was tired of robbing Peter and paying Paul. I am ready for all of those bills to be automatically synced and for me to just live and not pay a bill. The bills will be paid, the money will be circulated, but it will be automatic because I will have an abundance in my bank account with money coming in on a regular basis, not just a weekly basis, not just a bi-weekly basis, but a daily basis. We get paid 5 different ways. We get paid 5 different ways, and one of those ways is daily. So I hope that this information was helpful to you. If you're interested in the other ways that we get paid, go ahead and look in the link below. I will send you to someone who actually does it. Okay, I do it too, but I want you to hear it from a real person that makes it and has a W-2. I mean, not a W-2, a 1099, because they are the documented one. I'm just trying to help you so that you can get on that same train as well. And if you don't want to make money and do a business with it or get paid 5 different ways and set your family up for legacy, I'm going to keep praying for you. I'm not going to give up for you. I already know. Spirit told me and Harriet Tubman, I'm going to come back. Watch this video again. I'm going to send you another one because I'm not going to stop. But I definitely want you to see this because this is how my payment scale looked before.